Guys, welcome back to another video, man. Today's video, we're going to be comparing two styles that, in my opinion, no one's not even talking about, man. It's going to be the Chronos versus Freedom style video. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's hop into this video. Make sure you stick around because this video is only 6 minutes long, so keep that in mind. This video is not long, but it's not short either. Let's hop into it. For both modes or both styles, and you automatically know what Chronos is. Oh no, I forgot to switch out my protective barrier. But anyway, with Chronos's M1's M1 range and M2 range, it's quite bad. Not bad, but it's below average range. In fact, this is based off the Manabu Itagaki, so keep that in mind. Its hand speed, well, its range, it's not that good. But in terms of freedoms, it's surprisingly better than Chronos, because in the whirlwind mode, actually was way much better. But it's still, yeah, as you can see, it does good M1 range in terms of everything else. It has good, I think, good M2 range, and it has really good great counters. Same thing with its flicker mode. It's really just unsuspectedly, it will have the highest mode in the game, hands down. Overall, pretty good in one range. This is no question of it. As you can see, for their damage, Chronos is slightly below average. Let me explain. A lot of people would think that Chronos has weak base damage, but it doesn't. Now I'm going to Freedoms, and Freedom also has the same damage as Chronos. It's quite surprising. In this whirlwind mode, it has good damage. So compare that to Chronos. I'll put that in terms of range, it will be Freedom, but in terms of damage, I would say they're almost equal, because with flicker mode, you can't really, I wouldn't really count flicker mode, but you get the point there. Now I'm not to their dashes. Chronos can obviously dash consecutively 7 times. And that's a really good factor for him, since he's a natural speedster and stuff like that. He's mainly going to dash a lot more times, so that's really good for speed and everything else. But in terms of for freedom, though, it can dash consecutive 8 times. 8. That's pretty good for being a natural speedster and for being a hybrid style. So yeah, it means it's better for it in the whirlwind mode and stuff like that. Now moving on to hand speed. However, I'm gonna do this on the dummy right here. The hand speed is faster, not even faster, it's just above average hand speed, because in the whirlwind mode you have the fastest M1s in the game almost. Keep that in mind. As you can see, it has the same hand speed as Whirlwind, and overall it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. But overall, the only thing bad about this is, like, it's almost comparable, so you might get clipped if y'all get to a dual exchange. But it does have really good counter damage, so keep that in mind. It does have really good counter damage. You're able to dish out your opponent. Now moving on to the defense for both of them. In my opinion, it goes to Chronos, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The defense, well, it goes to Freedom. Sure, their defense, I'm not gonna count their like shield as their block or nothing, but basically for their defense, they have Freedom has access to the sway back, so it automatically that gets a point. So we got power for Freedom, speed for Chronos, but defense or range is for Freedom, speed is for Chronos, power, stuff like that. But for the defense, it goes to Freedom, hands down. Now where Chronos is at, it doesn't really have a good defense. Sure, it can block, it can weave and counter, but that's the only thing it's good for. And if you're only good for those two things, then you're gonna get I just did by jumping on to the old and I kind of like fucked up because for one, I just set out the other jump or that's just crazy. That was the freedom style. That's the freedom style. Pretty much. So now we're going to Chronos old. I kind of messed up because I didn't do this on yet. So now we get to see the focus mode ult. And as you can see, both of them actually do the same amount of damage surprisingly. In terms of damage wise, it goes to Chronos. Ult wise, ult looks based off of 3 things. Looks and everything else. But overall, I vote for these styles like A tier at best because again these styles are really glass cannons and they're really hard to use. But you want a style that you double on countering, tricking your opponent, and baiting your opponent. Then Chronos is the best style for you because it's pretty much what it is. You're supposed to bait your opponent and then you're supposed to counter. But you like being all around hybrid and you like to be all around hybrid and they don't really care about if you get hit or not, or you do. Then the freedom style is best suited for you. Overall, this video proves that, but in my opinion, what I have to give it to, in terms of the most fun style, is Chronos, because of its emoting and its trickery. But if we're talking about someone that they can use any style in the game, it goes to freedom, hands down. Overall, this video proves to y'all that Chronos is, both of these styles are pretty good, but freedom takes the cake here. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, man.